Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, and thanks for joining us for another almost guaranteed hit-free episode of XCOM The Long War. And what do we mean by hit-free, you ask? Well, if you saw last episode, you know precisely what we're talking about, and you don't have to wonder, because in the first 2 turns of actual combat, our team produced fewer hits than Right Said Fred, Chumbawamba, and Taylor Hicks combined. And yes, we're all painfully aware of the fact that each of those artists can be credited with a maximum of 1 hit, but even a one-hit wonder got to the promised land 1 time, which is more than we can say for our team's opening salvos on our last mission. Now, you might be saying, that's kind of what you deserve for making Helen Keller a sniper, Pete, and you're not wrong, but I'd also be forced to point out that Helen took one of the few shots that actually connected in those opening salvos. And while I'm not trying to take anything away from Helen, she has been a fantastic success as a member of the XCOM project, but it does mean that the other 5 of our 6 troopers got outshot by a woman who can neither see nor hear. So, you know, go ahead and let that sink in for a second. Oh, go ahead, give it a good, long, steamy gawk, and I'm going to head on up to Mission Control and let you mull that over, because our troopers are composed of some of the greatest men and women in the history of our species, folks. And when a sobering realization strikes you that this is the best we can do, you're going to get a nice little existential shot of terror tingling along your spine and a voice that whispers in your ear and says, maybe humanity isn't destined to win this one. Maybe, just maybe, the aliens are nature's way of selecting us for extinction. And yeah, welcome to my world. Now you know precisely the kind of things that keep us awake here at XCOM late into the night. Anyway, let's get to scanning. You know, we get filled with existential terror about our own situation, and then the aliens go and do something like this, which makes absolutely no fucking sense whatsoever. Brazil was gone from the XCOM project at the end of the month. Their terror was already maxed. Why do a terror mission at a place that's already fully terrorized? I don't get it. And theoretically, we could still save Brazil as well, because we're going to get a satellite before the end of the month, so we could put a satellite over Brazil to pull this one back. Maybe the aliens were gambling on them maxing the terror level earlier, us putting a satellite up to count it, and then they would counter our satellite by launching the terror mission, but our absolute refusal to do anything at all has countered their counter? Maybe nothing was the one thing they weren't expecting us to do. Intriguing. Anyway, we're going to need to put together a team. We got a swarming level of alien activity here. We're going to want some quality troopers on this one. I think Mary Shelley is a definitive yes. She has been a very solid, very lights-out killer for us. And say what you want, I mean, her kill-to-mission ratio is good. It's not amazing. 7 to 4 is pretty solid, though. But I think a lot of Mary Shelley's contributions don't necessarily appear on paper. Mary Shelley is like the John Stockton of the XCOM team here. She contributes far more than you can see on paper. She's got, sure, not a lot of goals scored, not a lot of time of possession, not a lot of steals, not a lot of rebounds, anything like that. But what she does have is a ton of assists. She's been a strong setup guy for us, and she may not be getting the confirmed kills on paper, but she is getting it done where it counts. Gonna bring Jane Sporty Austin along. We're gonna go with a full-on station in place, and we're gonna have Mary Shelley and Jane Austen just killing from afar as best they can. Once again, the little thing is gone. This must be some kind of bug or something in build 15, because this is like the 2nd time this has happened to us where our little arrows and whatnot have disappeared. I mean, it's not hugely irritating, and the mission doesn't break, or you can still continue on, but it's a little out. You know, it's kind of inconvenient. Laser rifle, scope, laser sight. That's got Samuel Clemens along. That's 3 pretty solid base of fire, guys. Let's try and liven things up a little bit. Now, we do have swarming alien activity on a terror mission. I would like to take a Rocketeer here. Do we not have one? Where is J. Robert Oppenheimer? He is fatigued for 4 days. I'm actually tempted to take him anyway. I really am. I'm not going to, but I am tempted to do it. I think terror missions are actually one of the very few environments where Rocketeers kind of are worth their salt. I'm slowly coming around on the Rocketeer. I know, I'm as surprised to hear it as you are, but I am slowly coming around on him. Nikola Tesla, this is a terror mission. Let's leave him with the AP grenades. If we can get some chrysalids or something in the open, those would be okay. I have to assume there's going to be chrysalids on this mission. There usually is on the early game terror missions. We are going to get rid of that shotgun in favor of the laser rifle. Nikola Tesla has a pretty solid aim, so he can do a little more long-range gunnery for us. And a shotgun really doesn't do dramatically more damage than a laser rifle anyway, unless it's criticaling, which Tesla is unlikely to do. So that leaves us 3 slots here. I do want a medic. Let's take Joseph Lister as our medic. That'll be fine. His loadout looks solid except for a gun swap. Going to give him a laser rifle. Lister, similar. Decent aim. A laser rifle makes it pretty solid aim. Also has Field Surgeon in case we need it. And Joseph the Cleaner. Oh, man. You know what I just realized? It's Joseph the Cleaner Lister. It could have been Joseph Mr. Clean Lister. Oh, that would have been so perfect. Now, you know what? No, it wouldn't have been that perfect. Joseph Lister isn't bald. I think contractually there's a union law that says you're not allowed to have the Mr. Clean moniker unless you are bald. And we're not going to dick around when it comes to our assault unit on this one. It's going to be Little St. Joan. And look at this, man. Joan of Arc comes ready. I'm telling you, this gal, when she is not actively killing our foes, she's sitting quietly in a corner, oiling that shotgun of hers, and praying devoutly to God for him to send more enemies for her to kill. It's a little scary, actually. It's kind of creepy, but it works for St. Joan. And we probably don't need a scout on this mission. I was going to say, if it's like melee units. Now, last time we had a Terra mission, there were some chrysalids, but not exclusively. There were thin men and floaters, and if we run into thin men and floaters, we're going to need somebody who can run Overwatch for us, so we're absolutely going to take a scout. And Frank, you probably don't need that laser sight, actually. And instead of that laser sight, I'm going to give you ceramic plating. Because with 6 health, a thin man or a floater could kill you in one shot, but with 7 health, they would have to critical to get the kill. So I think the plating is probably the right call for you. And that's our team. Alright, so off we go to Brazil, which will shortly have an alien base in it, unless we throw a satellite at it, which... I took a look at our interceptor fleet earlier, and I don't think we can afford to divide our forces any further. We're already spread pretty goddamn thin in the interceptor department. Theoretically, we could spend all of the cash that we get from our council mission at the end of the month, which would occur just about the same time we launched that satellite, and use it all to buy interceptors. But I think long-term, that's going to hurt us more than it's going to help us. Even because we could buy at most 2, and even if we bought 2 interceptors... I don't think that would be enough to defend Brazil. The aliens are going to be coming at it really, really aggressively. Yeah, I think we probably... I mean, it's going to be 2 alien bases, and that sucks, but... It does suck, but it is, I still think that's our best bet. I mean, it sucks. We're going to have to do 2 alien base raids. I'd rather not do 2 alien base raids, but I'd also rather win while doing 2 alien base raids than just fucking screw it all up and lose. This is the customary start for this map. This is not a bad map if it's not all thin men. If it's all thin men, this really kind of sucks. On the plus side, we should have some fine shooting opportunities for Mary Shelley. We can basically post Shelley up behind this taxi. She won't really have to move for the rest... Oh, fuck. So this is the zombie mission, then. And that civilian is pretty much dead. There's not really anything we could do at all to save him. Arguably, there's not really anything we could do to save that civilian either, so... Civilians may not be the priority on this one. In fact, I'm very strongly considering killing one of our own civilians right out of the box. We don't have to. Alright, hold on. Let's see what we can do. Holy shit! Jane Sporty Austin is fucking cleaving that guy's head in twain. She has rent him asunder. Like Gregor Clegane. Holy shit, she fucking exploded his head like a melon. She chopped him up like Gregor Clegane did his horse. Alright, well, Samuel Clemens, 296. Never mind, maybe we can save these civilians. So we should have 2 96%ers here from Clemens. 4 fucking damage, Twain? You're making fun of James Fenimore Cooper and you give me 4 fucking damage, sir? Alright, well, I'll give you that one back then, because that had to have been a critical. Alright, Clemens, you get some bygones there. You get some bygones. We may be able to throw a grenade now. I mean, we've whittled these guys down enough. I don't really think it's going to matter. I mean, I don't think we can save these civilians because we haven't killed enough. We could get a pistol shot with Mary Shelley. Alternatively, we could study her weapon for next time. Both of those things have merit. Not really much we're going to expect to get out of Joseph Lister here. We got to really be careful about going forward, too, because if there are zombies around, that absolutely means there are chrysalids, and I do not want to do a late-turn chrysalid pop Just have them swarm me, fucking run over me like I'm the defending or victorious champions of a Super Bowl and my fans are running out onto the field. I don't really want to have that sort of a situation happening. We can get pretty close with Anne Frank with no cover. None of these enemies have guns, so let's just try and get her as close as possible. 56% is not fantastic, but I'll take it. Got a hit. Mary Shelley could crack one. She might be able to get that guy with a pistol shot. It's not out of the question. It's pretty unlikely. Not out of the question. Nikola Tesla could get real close. No, I don't want Tesla running farther forward than any of our other units. That would be a terrible idea, especially if their crystal is around. We could grenade these guys. I could, it's going to kill one at least, and if the car explodes, it could theoretically kill two. But I think the AP grenade is going to get better aggregate damage. I'm doing it. Throw the grenade. Come on. This is your time, Tesla. Your time to shine, sir. All things considered, pretty good. 12 total damage is nothing to sneeze at. St. Joan, we could have St. Joan run and gun. I think it's worth it, actually. If St. Joan runs and guns here, if we get a hit and, by some miracle, a critical, we may be able to save a civilian life. Oh, you've got to be shitting me. Alright, so we popped another pod. That's exactly what I was trying to avoid with the forward movement. This is going to cost us some civilian lives. On the plus side, none of our troopers are in danger because it's all zombies. No, yeah, shoot at those guys way over there that you have no chance of hitting, Joan. What the hell is wrong with you? Shoot the one you can kill, man. Dance with the one that brung you. There you go. Alright, so we would have saved some civilians with the exception of the fact that we're just going to have you steady your weapon. That we spawned another pod, and that other pod is going to drift into some of the other civilians over there for casualties. That's troubling, but it is what it is. And Brazil was gone anyway. I mean, we weren't reducing the terror level in Brazil, no matter how well we did on a terror mission. It wasn't fucking going down. So, really, I mean, we're not out anything. Kill all the civilians you like, other than making more people for us to eventually have to kill later. And this guy's dead. Yeah, there was nothing we could do to save him. You were always dead, sir. You just didn't know it. You were dead, walking dead. Like the folks in the show of the same name, your brain hadn't caught on to the fact yet. I'm just curious how many of these civilians we can save. So far, that should be just one dead. Mostly, I'm worried about how many of these guys are going to eventually become other zombies. This guy's almost certainly going to go for that civilian behind the car. Nope. Going to go for that civilian. So, going for a civilian behind a car. Just not the one we expected. And that guy got clubbed like a fucking baby seal. He's dropped. That lady is dead. That's what you get for wearing a skirt during the apocalypse. If you hadn't been wearing that skirt and those boots, you'd have been able to run faster. I'm telling you, practical clothing is important, folks. In the event of apocalypse, dress appropriately. And these zombies don't give a tinker's damn about us. They're straight up going for civilians. Actually, they're probably trying to clever girl us into a pot of chrysalids. I heard them skittering back there. If they think they're going to clever girl me at this point, they are sadly mistaken because I don't give a single solitary fuck about these civilians. They're already in a country that's fully overrun. Like I said earlier, you all were already dead. You just didn't know it yet. You just didn't know it yet. Alright, so Tesla's got some grenade work to be done. And Frank could do some nice shotgun surgery for us. Joseph Lister will have reasonable some shots. I think probably Jane Austen can fire from here. We're going to have Jane Austen just shoot at whatever target is furthest away that she can hit, which is that guy. That's fine. 98% for Jane. 7 damage on a hollow target is solid output. Lister. Mary Shelley, can you finish off that guy? Yes, you can. Well, please do that then. This cannot miss. It can fail to kill if we get a minimum damage roll. We did not, though, because Mary Shelley is a goddamn murderous thug. The mother of monsters does not fuck around. Lister? I don't really even like your hit chances, Lister. 84%. Well, alright. Mr. Clean with the critical there. Joseph the Cleaner Lister cleaning up some fucking mess for us there. That's one zombie that won't be troubling anybody ever again. Samuel Clemens with his pines.
He's down.
Solid 5 damage there. Go ahead and reload him. Also, why did you say he's down? That guy is clearly not dead. I'm just throwing it out there. He's definitely not dead. Brief shot here. We're going to go for the stick and move from St. Joan. St. Joan with a nice thundering kill. taken care of. Joan putting him out of action. We're going to have St. Joan then run around the back of this car and get ourselves a civilian rescue. So we've saved at least one. We've lost a minimum of 4. You know, that should be safe enough. And Frank, alright, good. I didn't want her to pop a pod. I do want this battle scanner deployed as deep into enemy territory as we can. We got to find these chrysalids. We have to find the chrysalids before they stumble onto us. We want to be proactive in our chrysalid hunting. Another pot of zombies back there as well. This is a lot of fucking zombies, actually. We don't have to worry about this guy being in the open. We have yet to spot an enemy that has a weapon. So I think we have Tesla grab the civilian rescue. And then we're going to have him throw his... I think we'll go for his last... Either of these guys... You know what? No. It'd be better in this situation, I think, to use an HE grenade. These guys are farther away. Potentially, this could qualify as cover as well. So I'm going for the high explosive. Somewhat less damage, but still 6 damage and a guaranteed hit is acceptable at any time because Nikola Tesla is a damn fine, remarkable man and a fine human being. There's our chrysalid friends. So we got a pod of zombies and some chrysalids. Man, we got a lot of enemies on this map. I would prefer to get the chrysalids to come at us, but also, while I would prefer to get the chrysalids to come at us, I would also very much like to be in a better firing position and pick off all of these damn zombies first. There goes another civilian. I've already saved 2. I'm ahead of the game, really, I feel. I hadn't expected to save that many, really. That guy's probably dead. Yeah, okay, never mind. We were never going to save shit here. This was always a complete and total clusterfuck. Although why he refused to kill that guy, I'm genuinely confused. I have to assume this guy's going to get thumped to the ground. Pounded into the ground like a tent peg. Alright. I have no idea what that was. Well, I mean, it was a screaming civilian. Why he was screaming is the mystery. I have to assume he was probably getting eaten by a monster of some variety. I'd prefer to avoid shooting zombies if at all possible, but it looks like shooting zombies is really all we've got. And you can hit that guy. It's fine, Mary Shelley. Mary Shelley with a kill! Holy crap! Long-range thump from Mary Shelley. I'm telling you, the mother of monsters does not fuck around. Mary Shelley is a dyed-in-the-wool, cold-blooded, thunderous, murderous killer.
Getting it done.
Mary Shelley does not fuck about. Joseph Lister's going to have one very long-range shot. We'll take it. It's fine. Coin flip to critical. Didn't quite get us home. But that's okay. He's empty. We're going to move Samuel Clemens up to a little better firing position now that he's reloaded. We're going to get Sammy on Overwatch. We know there are chrysalids over here, so I can't really go that direction. I would love to try and go... over here and do some work, but again, I think it's probably too dangerous. I think we just sort of bide our time. Try and maybe get some of the... Oh, fuck me. Don't be chrysalids activate. Okay. Another pod of zombies I can deal with if I have to. These guys are not going to get anywhere near us, so it's okay. We got some... On the plus side, this does give us some new targets. Jane, Sporty, Austin, still... Okay, Jane's out of range. We're going to move Jane up to this car, then, next to Mary Shelley. This will be our base of fire. We'll have a Jane, Sporty, Austin go ahead and get the reload. There's really no point in having Anne Frank take that shot. We're just going to have her reload instead. I think we need to conserve Tesla's grenades at this point, but Tesla does have a laser weapon, so we could theoretically rack one more kill here. Tesla with a nice little laser dermabrasion to the face of the zombie. That's one zombie that won't be seeking the assistance of a dermatologist ever again. 1, because he was a zombie, 2, because he's dead. Zombie dermatology doesn't really seem like a thing that would have a huge market. Although, you know, now that I think about it, zombies probably would be in need of quality dermatological services. I mean, what with their skin falling off and rotting and stuff like that happening all the time, you think they would need extraordinary amounts of skincare, actually. So, you know, if you're a physician in training, perhaps still in medical school, consider, you know, specialization in zombie dermatology. It's a growing interest, you know, growing market. It's a growth industry. I have to assume that every remaining civilian on this map is dead. Except for possibly that one who we might be able to save with some very intriguing shotgun or long-range weapon work. Although it looks like the zombies are really piling up on him. There's a civilian on top of that vehicle. That's damn good thinking, Mr. Civilian, I gotta say. Zombies not really noted for their climbing abilities. Getting on top of an abandoned box truck is a really pretty ingenious way to maybe survive the apocalypse. This guy really needs some props. That's damn good thinking, son. That's damn good thinking. He may survive the apocalypse. I mean, this guy's cleverness may be what keeps him alive. Unless a chrysalid leaps up there, he's okay. Or unless he is stupid and runs off the side of his bus. You should definitely stay up there as long as possible, sir. Out of reach of the zombies. Speaking of zombies, we got more coming at us. There are a lot of fucking enemies on this map. And where are you going? To kill this guy? Yeah. Well, this guy's getting punched right in the dick. And there we go. Dick punch delivered. That guy got dropped like fucking Evander Holyfield when he fought Lennox Lewis. 81% for Tesla. That's pretty solid. Anne Frank, 56%. Actually, I'm going to take this shot with Anne Frank. Anne Frank with a kill. That was a fantastic shotgun blow. That was a long shot. Anne Frank getting some shit done for us. Tesla has what is frankly a bad shot. Now, this is interesting. We should be able to get over here and get some enhanced vision to get shots at these guys threatening this civilian. Also, we should be safe. This should be far enough away that that zombie cannot get into combat range with St. Joan. That's what we're looking for right over there. We wanted to open that up. That'll give us some squad sight shots. I don't think we're going to be able to save that lady, though. I really don't. She's got too many guys around her. Also, Joan of Arc cannot shoot at that guy. I am genuinely flustered at that. We're going to take this shot. 9 damage critical. Monstrous output. Team Sporty Austin has no shots. Wow. All right. So we're going to move the Sportster then. If she can't shoot, we got to get her in a position where she can take advantage of her squad side ability. We'll have her hunker down. Mary Shelley can hit, though. We could get a kill from Shelley. She's got 50%. She's 50% to crit. You know, I think we take the game. I think we go for the hit gets us a guaranteed kill. There's no reason to gamble. Mary Shelley, mother of monsters. Speaking of monsters, holy shit, is that Frankenstein's monster right there? Is that the creation of Mary Shelley lying next to this guy, merely awaiting the galvanic spark that will return him to life? Kind of wonder. 80% from Tesla. I'm going to take that. That's a fine enough shot. I don't want to go forward at this point. I'm going to make the aliens come to me. Lister, you can go ahead and reload. There's nothing else for you to do. Clemens, you know what? Why don't you advance to here? Again, this is going to be good enough cover for you, and you can take a crack at that guy. That's good hit percent, and that's a kill for Samuel Clemens. Lasered a zombie right through the base of his brainstem. That's one way to put him down, and put him down for good. All right, so here come the chrysalids. Well, your van strategy has paid dividends thus far, sir, but I'm not too terribly sure it's going to keep you in good stead eternally. Things are getting a little dangerous in your neighborhood. Another fucking civilian down. Ah, they're dropping like flies over here. Dropping like oh, shit. I think he's onto you, dude. Oh, he's onto you. That sucks for you, top of the car, man. I was hoping that your clever strategy might keep you alive, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. That sucks. I hate to see a good plan fail. I really do, sir. I genuinely don't like to see solid plans fail. But, well, we can't win them all, can we? How do we want to handle this? Mary Shelley has a shot. It's actually a really good shot. I'm going to take it. Then we might have St. Joan just step forward, finish that guy off, and then fall back a bit. Mary Shelley's on reserves. Also, I don't want to pop those crystals until I've had a chance to reload, which is why I'm a little hesitant about going forward here. In fact, you know what? I don't think I'm going to do it. We're 47% from here. I'll take the 47% and rely on Joan of Arc to goddamn cut down another one in the name of God. It's going to be Overwatch for you, and Frank, I want you to reload. Tesla, I want you to reload. Everybody actually needs to reload. Lister, you can get on Overwatch. Mark Twain, reload. It's only a matter of time until these chrysalids come for us. They're out of civilians to sort of run around rampantly murdering, and I'm not going to take a risk at going at a civilian. If they're going to kill them all anyway, Brazil is already fucked with a gigantic penis, so there's no reason to mess with them any further. I don't want to stumble on those chrysalids in an untoward situation and be trying to fight off a pot of zombies and chrysalids at the same time. I can't. This guy's strategy is totally working. It's maybe because he is in a space that the aliens legitimately can't get to. That space may not be accessible. That's brilliant thinking, sir. I think it's going to save your life. They're just getting inside the truck, but they can't hit him from inside the truck. We're going to get 3 saved here, and it's because this guy is the cleverest civilian we've seen in the history of XCOM. No shot. We sort of probably need to start moving forward then, I guess. If we're in this situation when we have this many no-shot turns, we kind of got to go forward. Still, don't want to spawn the chrysalids. You know, I don't need a battle scanner to know what's down there. I already know what's down there, so let's not waste a battle scanner. Joseph Lister taking his sweet goddamn time on that one. What the fuck was that all about, Lister?
Aye, aye, Commander.
Gonna bring Mark Twain forward. Twain with a zombie shot. Once again, right through the brainstem. Man, Samuel Clemens is fucking on fire this mission. I'm telling you, he cannot be stopped. He's in the zone. This is just to try and... Oh, shit on me. How did we spawn the zombies and not spawn the chrysalids? I don't know how it happened, because it didn't. Alright, well this is bad. Still, St. Joan can fall back to safety, and this is going to give us some warm-up shots on the chrysalid, and Frank is 1%. That's not even worth taking. Nikola Tesla is not going to be able to do anything. Let's Overwatch. So St. Joan is just going to fall back. These chrysalids are going to come at us. We don't have to worry about them not coming to get some. Jane Sporty Austin now has some shots at chrysalids. If we can, we want to try and kill the one that has lightning reflexes, which is going to be that guy. This can't critical, which is unfortunate. It did hit, however. Joseph Lister should be just far enough away to be safe. Mary Shelley does not have a shot. I was hoping we could get Mary Shelley a shot and she'd be able to finish off the remaining lightning reflexes chrysalid, but it's not going to happen. And as a result, we're just going to wind up wasting some ammo. Still, better wasted ammo than dead troopers. And our chrysalid friends are continually converting these remaining civilians into zombie fodder for their advance. There's lightning reflexes. We knew that was going to happen. It's pretty unlikely that Tesla would have connected anyway. I'm a little worried that Joseph Lister might be too far forward. Nope, he's alright. Or was that still the part of one move? Oh shit, Joseph Lister may... Oh wow, we had 1 tile to spare. Whoo hoo hoo, that's cutting it wake. Oh shit, dude. Sorry, man. It's... Oh. That makes me sad. That's a tragic fate for so noble a personage as the guy who was clever enough to hide on top of the box truck. That guy probably had a family. I legitimately feel bad about that. I really wanted to save that guy. His ingenuity, damn it, deserved to be passed on genetically to his children. It really did, but that's not going to happen. Those chrysalids are not activated yet. We have 2 active chrysalids and a whole truck full of zombies. The zombies are just steadily plodding forward because at this point there are no more civilians to be killed. Alexander wept, for there were no more worlds to conquer. Still 1 wily civilian back there bucking the odds. Alright, Jane Sporty Austin, why don't you finish what you started? Also hollow target that guy so it's easier for everyone else to get hits. And Frank isn't going to be able to hit anything else, so let's just have her shotgun a chrysalid.
Get some.
Shotgun chrysalid is shotgunned. Mary Shelley, you have had... Alright, Shelley, I'm getting a little salty about the whole you don't have shots thing. There are definitely enemies here. Go ahead and steady your weapon. It's going to have to be next turn, I guess. Tesla, we're going to save your grenade for that wad of chrysalids. Why don't you just go ahead and take a shot at some of these zombies. We'll see if we can soften them up a bit. That's quite softened. I like it. I like what you're bringing to the table.
Affirmative.
We're going to have Lister move just to reposition slightly. He should be able to finish this guy off. There we go. 1 more zombie bites the dust. Our troopers are getting plenty of EXP and a lot of good target practice on this mission. It's a shame that we couldn't have brought the team we took on our last mission on this mission, because if anybody needs the fucking target practice, it's those jackasses. Another kill there for Samuel Clemens. Mark Twain quietly laying some smackdown on some motherfuckers for us. Do we have any other... Joan of Arc is our last unit. Let's just move St. Joan up to here. You can see what? A chrysalid on top of a car. That guy's not going to be able to get close enough. I'm not even going to waste Overwatch on him. We'll just reload. Now that that guy's dead, these 2 should be coming at us. Very tricky, Mr. Chrysalid. Think you're going to come up to this edge that I won't notice you're there and that you'll be able to sneak around and get to me? I'm afraid not, sir. I'm afraid not. A clever ploy, but it's simply not going to work. Here comes one of our newly converted civilian friends. Hello, miss. Are you the one that was in the skirt? Looks like you were. I see your boots are gone. So as a zombie, clearly you're a much more competent and pragmatic, rather, dresser as a zombie than you were while still alive. Took the boots off as a zombie, so it's going to help her foot speed. It really is. Still wearing the skirt, but I have to assume that it has some kind of intricate catch or zip, and a zombie was simply not competent enough to deal with that. The boots they could have just chewed off. Alright, so what do we got here? We have St. Joan, who's probably going to need to fall back simply because of chrysalid danger. That's fine. We can deal with that. Shelley and Austin have a number of shots. Mark Twain is out of ammo, which is a little unfortunate. Alright, so St. Joan, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have you move up, take a quick shot at this zombie. Oh, shit. That was a terribly stupid decision, actually. Alright, well, St. Joan only gets a free shot at the zombie, which we're going to take because it's a free shot at the zombie. 8 damage is also very solid output. And then St. Joan is going to retreat to safety. There we go. So a nice little stick and run maneuver. We're not worried about the zombie. It's all chrysalid, and that's good because that's the only thing Jane Sporty Austin actually has a shot at. So we're going to go ahead and take this. 87% and a hollow targeting. That should make the mother of monsters have a can't miss shot here. Not the zombie. Yes, the chrysalid. Come on, Mary Shelley. You know which monsters are the target priority here. This is not your first rodeo, Mary Shelley. Targeting priority is something you know all about. Joseph Lister lasering the face of our... Oh, those were clearly shorts, not a skirt. All right, then. That, maybe I was overly harsh. Maybe I was overly critical about her attire. I mean, she was wearing shorts. That's not, Man, Samuel Clemens is out of ammo. I think Clemens and Lister should probably fall back. Just out of an abundance of caution. Samuel Clemens definitively should fall back. We'll put... you know, we'll put her on Overwatch. Let's have Lister fall back and reload as well. We're going to have a lot of chrysalids coming for us.
Locked and loaded.
Here comes a zombie. We do have our little friend here who, remember, was lurking behind this truck. He's going to be closer than we expect. He could be advancing to the fog of war, theoretically hiding right behind this car. That's exactly what he was doing. We're onto your scheme, chump. Like you're the first chrysalid who ever kryssed a lid. We know all about your bullshit. You're not fucking fooling anyone. I've already written all these civilians off as dead. Also, clearly the aliens have underestimated my callousness. They have woefully, woefully underestimated my callousness because I don't give a single fuck about civilian lives at all. Tesla's gonna reload because he's out of ammo. Let's have our dynamic sniping duo here. We'll start with the ones in the back, actually, ladies, if you would. Other people can probably get a shot at these closer targets, whereas you two are the only two who are going to be able to deliver anything on our friends who are far away. This long-distance dedication goes out to a heart-sick zombie with a head full of lead. Full of lead indeed. You could in fact say that song was #1 with a bullet. Alright, so Joseph Lister's going to laser a zombie. Nice dermabrasion. Really, this is kind of just us abusing the zombies. I feel a little bad about it. Mostly these are civilians that used to be actual people who are now zombies that we're abusing. This is a legitimate zombie, of course. Not one of those bastardized fucking fake zombies. So we're going to send St. Joan forward. We can't pop any more chrysalids at this point. All the damage has been done. St. Joan with a nice delivery kill. She's going to fall back then, again, with her hit-and-move tactics. Stick and run for St. Joan. When the English have you surrounded, you hit them where you can, while you can, and then you get the hell out of Orleans. Alright, chrysalids, come on. You didn't account for the fact that I would write off literally every single civilian in the game. Yeah, didn't count on that one, did you? And who's going to pay the price? Damn Skippy, you're going to pay the price. So our shooting clinic here continues, 88% once again. Alright, this time we're not even going to bother. Just straight up go for the kill, which is fine. That'll let Mary Shelley steady her weapon. Tesla can go on Overwatch. Lister, Overwatch. Mark Twain can reload. St. Joan, actually, we're going to have to step behind this car. She can get a reload as well. And we'll just overwatch with Anne Frank. Keep an eye out for the Nazis, and they are everywhere, and they are insidious in the extreme. Ah, so maybe these chrysalids have learned a thing or two. We have taught them to fear mankind. I probably should have, well, I say probably, I definitively should have had Jane Sporty Austin fucking reload there. That's okay, though. We wanted to get a reload with Joseph Lister. Joseph Lister's going to throw a battle scanner for us next turn. It's probably one of the dead returning to life because we let them and abandoned them and left them to die because I'm a heartless son of a bitch. That chrysalid just got some merry Overwatch Christmas right there, although it's May, so that's not wholly appropriate. Nikola Tesla probably going to finish him off. Oh, right, Tesla with a rare miss. All right, Tesla. That's okay, buddy. I think that might be your first miss on the mission, so I'm not really salty about it. And the fact that instead of reloading, we had Jane Sporty Austin go on Overwatch actually paid some dividends for us there, surprisingly enough. All right, Tesla. You know, I think we'll have our front rank guys just kind of chill. Mary Shelley does not have a shot. We're going to have her steady her weapon. Tesla's going to reload. Lister can Overwatch. Clemens, why don't you Overwatch as well? St. Joan, Overwatch. Jane Austen, I want you to reload. And then Anne Frank, also Overwatch. And if another chrysalid comes to say hello, we will deliver a nice death blow. Hello, hello, hello. Is there anybody in there? Just shoot at my face if you can see me. Fuck, he really could. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. My head has been blown open.
We've got eyes on the AI.
There you go, Lister. Give me a shot out there. I kind of want to bring these chrysalids forward. If we can activate them, I would like to do so. I have a feeling Jane Sporty Austin should be able to get shots at them. If not Jane, possibly Mary Shelley. Austin? Yeah, Jane Austen has shots. 88. It's probably going to be 88 all around. Yeah, it absolutely is. Let's shoot at the closest one then. Might get lucky, get a critical here. And no luck. Minimum damage, in fact. Apparently, those guys are already activated. Surprising. We should have definitely shot at the one with the most health because it was going to be a pod leader, and that's going to render any Overwatch we might have absolutely useless. Tesla definitively cannot throw a grenade that far. So I think it's going to be, you know what? I'd rather have you Overwatch than reload here, Clemens. Or reload rather than Overwatch. I mean, these guys are coming for us. They got to be kind of demoralized by now, based on the fact that we've completely ignored them in favor. Is there a civilian in that truck? Or is that a zombie? There is a civilian in that truck. What the hell was that move all about, Crystal? You just walked over there, said hello to the civilian, and then walked back? What the shit? Oh, okay. Well, that's the shit then. So the chrysalids prioritizing civilians over us. I'm amazed that there's one left to be prioritized, honestly. There are 3 civilians left alive? Where the fuck are they? I'm legitimately confused by that one. Let's take the 77% here. Mary Shelley continues to drive fucking coffin nails for us. I'm going to advance with Nikola Tesla. This may seem a little strange, but I think he's going to have a pretty good chance for the kill here. And he should still be far enough away that we don't have to worry about those 2 chrysalids in the back of that box truck. Tesla adding a little drama to the situation with a delay.
Got my eyes on.
Clearly, he's studied his Harold Pinter. Yeah, Overwatch is fine for Jane Austen, and I think Anne Frank is overwatching as well. So we should have 1 more civilian zombie and like 2 chrysalids. I think that's got to be it. Come on, you bastards! Man, these chrysalids... Oh, there's a civilian right there. Alright. Why didn't he just go over there and kill her? What's this little fake-out move all about? I mean, this guy's probably dead. Nope, because Joseph Lister missed. Joseph Mister, am I right? I don't think chrysalids have a female gender. 40. Gonna take him down. Nope. Not even close there, Sporty. What the hell was that all about? Were you worried about hitting Mark Twain? I can see where you might have been a little concerned about possibly incidentally striking Mark Twain. And Frank also clearly concerned with friendly-on-friendly fire, shooting well left of that target. There's no way that guy has... I was going to say, there's no way he has enough movement points left to take an advance on us. Absolutely not. Here comes Sarah Jeans and sensible sneakers. I mean, she's got the flats on. That is sensible. Alright, so this shot won't count. Actually, we can just have Joan of Arc straight up kill this guy. Bam. One bullet for your face. And reasonably, I think we can actually advance with St. Joan. I want to try and get vision on that last chrysalid. Not going to happen. I was hoping maybe we could save one of those civilians, but it doesn't look like it's in the cards. We'll go ahead and take this shot. 87% for the Mother of Monsters. That's going to be a hit. I don't think Mary Shelley has missed a single time on this mission. She's goddamn amazing. She really is. And I'm not just talking about her literary chops, of course, which are also amazing, but damn. Girl got game? I'd make some joke about a female NBA star, but I have to admit that I don't know a single name of any woman that plays in the WNBA. And that's not to pick on women's basketball. I'm not trying to bring it down or anything, or pick on women's basketball. I don't like basketball, period. So, I mean, I hate the NBA as well. It's not just the WNBA that I have a problem with. It's the NBA in general. I don't really care for basketball.
Got it covered.
I would watch women's baseball if it was a thing. I would absolutely watch that. Actually, you know what? If they had women's baseball that was like not during the regular baseball season, I would totally watch that. Or if just like Major League Baseball was co-ed, that'd be cool. So we're going to probably do some reloading and overwatching here since this chrysalid is going to have to come towards us now. There are 2 civilians somewhere on the map. Mary Shelley's out of ammo. Okay. We're going to have Mary Shelley move and reload. The only time we're going to have Shelley displace is when she's forced to reload. Actually, put Clemens on Overwatch. We're going to have St. Joan advance. I mean, he's there. Doesn't really do us a whole lot of good knowing that. I'm just going to leave Jane Austen standing in the open, actually. We'll bring her forward. Going to have her reload as well. No other use for Jane Austen than when she's standing right out in the open like that. It's not like she can hunker down or anything. Okay. And Frank's going to take cover behind that post box. Put in Frank on Overwatch, and Joan of Arc's just going to fall back to safety. See if maybe we can finally draw this guy into us. Come on, you know you want some of us. We're the biggest concentration of delicious humans, Chrysalid. You know you want some. Yeah, here he comes. He's going to get it, too. Samuel Clemens is going to give it to him. Oh, yeah, Sammy Sam. Right in the fucking head, son. That was a good shot, Sam. Samuel Clemens has been lights out this mission, too. I'm not sure he's missed a shot either. And Frank has not exactly been delivering, however. Apparently, Anne still... What are you doing? This guy's running away. Alright. Oh, he's going back for his zombie ally. Very clever, Mr. Chrysalid. Think your zombie friend's actually going to save you? I don't think your zombie friend is actually going to save you. I'm pretty sure that Jane Sporty Austin is going to blow you in half, except she can't quite get there because you're out of range. So she's going to blow your zombie friend in half. She fucking shredded that guy like wheat. Yes, I made a shredded wheat joke. Deal with it. So Mary Shelley then has a shot at our last chrysalid friend. No doubt Mary Shelley was going to hit. That has to be end of mission. There you go. We actually saved more civilians than we did on the time we gave a legitimate effort. We did 2 out of 18 on our first try. This time we doubled up on that with 4 out of 18, and we weren't really trying because Brazil was already a fucking nightmare town of horrid awfulness and panic. So Operation Blackthorn, appropriately named, really. I mean, it was black from the beginning, and it was a little thorny, but nothing we couldn't deal with. Back to base, then. Everybody on this mission better have gotten promoted. We killed a shitload of bad guys. We downed a lot of enemies here. Maybe not Joan of Arc.
Single casualty among the entire squad.
You've got to be shitting
solid
me.
Effort.
Wow, okay. So only Anne Frank and Mary Shelley picking up promotions here. Mary Nix Shelley. She certainly does nix the enemy. I think there's something to be said for that name. Anne Frank getting promoted to Lance Corporal. She's probably going to take holo targeting. You know, Gunslinger is actually interesting because it works for shotguns. Nah. Holo targeting's better. I'm dancing with the one that brung me. Mary Shelley. This level is so difficult to choose an ability for. Nah, you know what? I've been going with disabling shot. I'm sticking to my guns. I'm standing by my principles. I still think it's the best one. You're gonna see, those of you who doubt me, you naysayers, you'll come around once I finally build an arc thrower and that disabling shot starts allowing us to get cheap captures. You'll come around. 8 chrysalid carcasses and 6 meld was our only loot from that mission, despite the fact that we killed 32 things. Meaning that, of course, most of them were zombies. Panic has increased across South America. Oh no, the alien base in Argentina, then, I guess, is suddenly more terrified than they were previously. Panic in Brazil has also increased, despite the fact that it was already at maximum.
We'll be watching.
Yeah, you know what? I would like you to watch Maximus Prime there, Optimus Prime. I would like to watch you see, I would like you to watch my balls slap against your chin. That's actually what I would like to see. That's what I want to watch. You can watch that. Watch my balls smacking against your chin. Anyway, Optimus Prime's support and continued assurances that he will be watching us when we least expect it, I think we'll go ahead and wrap things up. Brazil is a total wash at this point, but we did get some much-needed experience for a number of our troopers, and 6 meld to boot. So if you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comments section. Your support really does mean a lot to us. And if you'd like to see more daily XCOM, of course, consider subscribing as well. New episodes posted every single day. Right now, however, thanks very much for watching. We'll see you again soon.